wonderful students of Miss Alex's class. This is Miss Jenni with Movement Yoga for Children, and I am bringing you today a class all about Earth Day. As you all know, April 22nd is National Earth Day, and Earth Day is all about the beginning of spring, but also how we can help the earth be a better place. If you didn't know, Earth is turning 50 years old today. Earth Day started back in 1970, 50 years ago. And it was an attempt to try to find out ways that we can make a difference on Earth by helping with different environmental problems. Can you think of some environmental problems that the Earth might be experiencing right now? For example, the oil that's being leaked into our oceans and getting all of our beautiful ocean creatures filled with oil, not being able to breathe. Or for example, all the trash that you might find on any given day on any of the beaches here in Florida. Another problem we might be looking at is water, and how a lot of people in the world do not have enough water as you and I might have. So thinking about all these wonderful things today, I'm going to invite you to join me on an Earth Day related yoga class where we can explore a variety of things that we give thanks for that are a part of our Earth, which is where we call home. Before we stand up today, let's take 3 deep belly breaths, imagining as the earth being our belly center. And we're going to allow it to expand when we take a breath, and it's going to get really small, as we already know, when we let out all the air in. Are we ready? At the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Inhale through your nose as much as you can. Here we go. How big can you get in your belly? Very good. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Nice and slow. Wonderful. One more time. Inhale through your nose. This time lift your hands all the way up. Inhale. All the way above your head, and exhale slowly. Allowing all the air to leave your body. Last time, this time I'm going to do it with you with my arms. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, open up nice and wide into ocean pose. And of course, the oceans is what makes most of our earth. So let's move on to one side to give it a nice little stretch. Wonderful. And you can make rainbow arms onto the other side and bring your head towards your knees to give your other leg a nice little hug. Wonderful. If you notice that your legs are not completely straight, that's okay. You can always bend them up a little bit in order to be able to reach. Remember, yoga is not about stretching as far as you can go, but breathing through your stretches, making sure always to keep nice and safe. Let's stand all the way up for our standing earth breath. Beginning in mountain pose, we're going to take a nice deep breath, inhaling all the way up to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to open up into horse pose, or what we're going to call today, earth breath pose. Lifting nice and big and expanding outwards from your core and giving it a nice little sway from side to side. We're going to do that 3 times. Are we ready? Jump your feet back together. Let's begin. And here goes earth breath number 1. Inhale through your nose. Lifting all the way up. Exhale, open up your feet and begin your earth sway. Side to side, side to side, side to side, and jump. Again, inhale through your nose, second time. Nice tall bodies. Exhale, open up. Nice expanded earth breath. And side to side, side to side, side to side, and stop and jump your feet again. Woo! Wonderful. Last earth breath. Inhale through your nose. Lifting up and exhale, opening up your feet. Nice and grounded. Side to side, side to side. And now get ready to jump and come up to mountain pose. And in honor to the sun that comes out every day and warms our animals and humans and plants, let's do a sun salutation to warm up. Standing in mountain pose, squeeze those legs, bring your toes towards the sky, lifting them up and grounding those legs. Hands go to your heart, and we begin at the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. All you have to do is follow me. 1, 2, 3. Catch the sun. Catch the sun. Let it go. Let it go. Look up and say hello. Hands down and feet back real slow. We say plank, plank. Down, down. Bring one leg front for grasshopper. And inhale through your nose. Exhale, warrior pose. Wonderful. Inhale all the way, cartwheel to the ground. And switch your grasshopper legs, bringing the other one in between your hands. Inhale, press that back foot forward. And warrior onto the other side. Wonderful. Wheeling all the way back into the ground again. We bring our legs back into downward dog. And say down dog. Down dog. Wonderful. Now we're going to walk on through. And then lift and say, hey you. Drop your head again. Inhale through your nose, bend those knees. Hands to sky. And hands to heart. And now we finish where we start. Up next, I wanted to share some yoga poses that are related to the earth we live in. We begin with our basic mountain pose. And mountain pose, remember, is all about being very still in your body, squeezing those legs for strength and support, pressing your hands over your heart, and inhaling and exhaling slowly while being very still. Let's give that a try. I'm going to count for 10 seconds and you're going to look in front of you, find a point to focus on, and just breathe nice and slow and calm. Are we ready, mountains? Here we go. At 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, we breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. You can shake out those arms, shake out the legs, and notice that mountain pose makes us feel grandiose, like a mountain. They're majestic, they're powerful, but they're very quiet and they're very still. Our second pose related to earth today is going to be earth pose. And we did earth pose at the beginning of our class today when I showed you the standing earth breath. This pose is also called horse pose in yoga. So we're going to inhale through our nose. We're going to open up our feet wide. And on the exhale, we're going to bend the knees and bend those arms. Nice and grounded. And bringing that belly inwards. Let's count for another 10 seconds for earth pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doing great, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice deep breath in. And bring your feet together again for mountain pose. Exhale. Earth pose makes us feel nice and strong in our legs and very grounded, just like the earth. The third pose we're going to be doing today is our balancing tree pose. Tree pose allows us to feel connected to the ground, but also connected to everything else around. Trees are very, very gentle in the way that they move. Trees have very nurturing movements, swaying movements, right? So we begin in mountain pose. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. On the next inhale, you're going to drop your hand and grab onto your ankle. Inhale, drop that hand, hold onto your ankle and pull upwards towards your inner thigh, keeping one hand in your heart for balance. Release that ankle, press that foot into your thigh. Join your hands at your heart and make sure that foot on the ground is lifting the toes up towards the sky for more grounding. Inhale through your nose. Grow those tree branches and open them up. Pushing your hips a little forward and feeling beautiful, feeling wonderful, just like a tree. And as you know, whatever you do on one side, you must always do on the other. Nice and slow. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth and bring your hands down while your feet also touches the ground. And we squeeze again and get ready for the other side. One inhale here. And wonderful. On the next one, let's inhale and hold on to our ankles. Inhale, hold on to that ankle, bring it in and press it on the inside of your thigh. Wonderful. Remember those toes curl up towards the sky, pressing down into the ground. Press those hands in your heart and let's grow up like trees. What kind of tree would you be if you were a tree? Inhale. And open up those branches. I'm thinking of a mango tree. Wonderful. And nice and very calm breathing. Again, we connect our hands and slowly bring our hands all the way down to our heart and we bring our foot down and we squeeze and give it one last breath. Inhale, exhale, and bring your hands down. Wonderful job. The third pose we're going to do today, we're going to go all the way down to the ground into rock pose. As we learned in one of our classes, the earth was created by rocks, right? So we're going to go all the way down and become the rocks that the earth is based and formed with. We go all the way down, bringing our hands in front and slowly bringing our knees on the ground. We sit on our feet. We're going to lift our belly up a little bit today and we're going to fold forward. Exhale, bringing your belly over your thighs and then dropping your head, trying to touch the ground as close to your knees as possible. Inhale, drop our arms, and if you want a little extra stretch, you can always bring your arms in front for a nice long rock, or you can bring your hands on your back, or you can drop them by your side. If you were a rock, what kind of rock would you be? How old would you be? What kind of colors? Would you be a crystal? Would you be brown, black, rainbow color? These are all wonderful things to consider when we are doing our rock pose. Let's go to our next pose, which is going to be the lovely grass that our feet walk on. For grass, we're going to come onto our bottoms and we're going to curl our backs and go all the way down to the ground. Now for grass pose, I want you to think blades of grass. So we're going to shoot our feet upwards straight, and you can bring your arms as well for nice long blades of grass. If you like here, you can always inhale and exhale by moving gently your blades of grass on the wind. You can also become a taller blade of grass, and you do that by going into what we call the candle pose. We're going to do that by pressing our hands on the ground, opening up our chest, and on the next inhale, we're going to push our hips up to the sky. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, push up. Very good, like a nice blade of grass. Make sure your neck stays nice and long. And we slowly bring our knees through our head and roll slowly back into our sitting position. The last two poses we're going to do today are water related, because most of our earth is made up of water, just like our bodies as well. So we're going to do our river pose first, and then we're going to do our ocean pose. Let's begin with our river pose, thinking of nice long legs in front, just like a river. And I want you to bring your hands to your knees. You're going to imagine like you are entering a very cold river. Inhale through your nose. Ooh, and we begin to slowly come under the river, bringing our hands a little bit to the front as far as we can without hurting ourselves. If you are okay here in your ankles, that's fine. If you feel like you need to bend your knees a little bit, then you can also do that as well and hold on to your toes. I'm going to demonstrate with straight legs today, and I'm going to hold on to my ankles, and we're going to drop our head. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale, drop your head and relax like if you're taking a nice cold river shower. Wonderful. Slowly coming up, rolling up, and we get ready for our ocean breath. Ocean is the same concept as a river, only that we are going to open up nice and wide, and we're going to take some nice ocean breath. Inhale through your nose, hold on, bring your hands behind for support. Inhale, lift nice and tall. On the exhale, open up your legs as wide as is comfortable for you. Relax those legs by giving it a nice little shake. And we can shake in front, on the side. We can shake again. Now let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale and open up into an ocean stance. And flex those toes for a nice little stretch. If this is a little too hard on your legs, remember you can always bring your knees a little bit up towards the sky to find a little bit of release. We're going to inhale through our nose, and we're going to open up our mouth and fog. Dropping our arms in front just like the ocean. And when I mean fog, I want you to imagine when you get really close to a mirror and you exhale breath that's hot into the mirror, usually you will notice the mirror gets all foggy. So I want you to imagine that as you take an ocean breath, inhaling through your nose and opening up the back of your throat like this, and letting hot air come out so that we can make ocean sounds. Are we ready? Inhale through your nose. And do your ocean exhales. One more time. We inhale up. Like the waves, exhale. Fall in front, and last time, inhale. Making those nice waves, and exhale. This time perhaps you can drop your head a little bit and just relax here in your ocean. Slowly use your hands to roll up, and that was our ocean pose. That was our yoga class today, all about Earth and the things on Earth that we are very grateful for. What are you grateful for on Earth? Are you grateful for the trees all around you? Are you grateful for your friends and family? Are you grateful to be able to do yoga with me today? Walk barefoot out on the grass. Feel the breeze in your skin and the sun warming your body. These are all wonderful things to think about every day when we wake up. And today, as we celebrate Earth Day, I want you to think of creative ways that you could help the Earth. How can you help the Earth? What kind of Earth do you want to live in? There's a saying that goes, be the change you want to be in the world. So, are you helping out the Earth? Are you showing others how you can be of help? Maybe you want to help your mom. Maybe you can help a friend by writing them a note. Maybe you can help pick up trash in your neighborhood. Or perhaps you can simply send good wishes of love and peace to the Earth. Today, let's close out with an Om Shanti Om for the Earth and all the creatures that live in it, including you and me and everyone else. Hands to your heart. At the count of 3, we begin our Om Shanti Om. 1, 2, 3. Inhale through your nose. Om Shanti. Shanti. Shanti Om. Om Shanti. Shanti. Shanti Om. The last one, I want you to close your eyes, drop your head, and very, very gentle and low voice, you're going to do peace and love for yourself, your own mind, your heart, and your body. 1, 2, 3. Om Shanti. Shanti. Shanti Om. Beautiful. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Lifting your arms all the way up. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today for an Earth Day celebration yoga class. This again was Miss Jenny. I will see you again very, very, very soon. And for now, as always, we say namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. See you next time.